It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Throw to the right, it's caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. There was no catching him that time.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running with purpose. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver wide open. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Beavers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the out route. He shrinks the tackle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, this is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch. But, Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Beavers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Physical run, earns the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Vols with 1st and 10 here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
on second down here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Third down is a handoff. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
First and 10 now for the offense. Hand it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tailback with another carry. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols. Can you say methodical? A marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Beavers come up to the line in a hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The ball is caught. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Beavers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Using his legs here. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide. And the Beavers are in the red zone. They're going to run it. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. You don't see the lead defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a toss play to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Third down coming up.
A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time, the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that puts them back on top. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Keeps it on the design run. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. Breaking free at midfield. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down in the 47.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves it out of the 12. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, how about this old school approach here? They have three tight ends, and they run the fullback in. That is pure power by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. No press here. The defense backing away. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Beavers. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Single back takes the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Take a nap, but not before he makes the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. It's going to be a loss on the play, forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his man. It's Durham.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Volunteers pick up enough for a first down here. It's a quarterback keeper.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Here comes a handoff. He brought down. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Vols looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. This might be for the ball game. Looking for 6. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Working clock with the ground game. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.